Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome to the channel. Now, you guys that follow along know that my main PC that was built in February had some sort of failure. Seems like the motherboard. I've sent off the motherboard to Asus to have them test it, and if it's faulty, send me a new one because it should be under warranty. But in the meantime, I'm using my laptop. So my laptop has an i5. It's got 16 gigs of memory. I've updated that, so that wasn't too bad. But it just ran slow. It reminds me of the old days, like back in the 90s on the internet, when you'd click on a page to load, and the thing would sit there, and you could literally go get a cup of coffee while the page is loading. Well, that's how it feels working with this laptop compared to my new one. Was so incredibly blazing fast. So Ben said we need to upgrade from this, the old hard drive, to this, which is some Kingston SSD, 240 gigabytes, because I don't need a lot. It's not going to be my main machine. And then once I get my main machine back, I could always pop this in there and have an extra 240 gigs. But this stuff is fast. This is like what I have in my main machine. It makes all the difference in the world. So how much was this, Mac? 35?
35.
35, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says it's about 35 bucks. So if it does what he says, now he's done it on his, he's done it on my daughter's, and we're going to see how it works because he's promising it's going to have a big difference. So I will be back once we get Windows and all that. It's going to be such a headache going through all those steps and the passwords and yada yada. You know the drill. So we'll see if it helps it or if it's a bust. I'm giving the odds, because I've seen it work and Sis swears by it, given the odds 70-30 whether I'll think it was worth the money. I'm trying to stay positive, run into a bit of bad luck here. Everything I touch breaks, it seems. So we'll see. I just cannot work. It makes editing videos, I love editing, and it just becomes a misery trying to use the old laptop. Hopefully I'll get my motherboard back soon and be back in business. But in the meantime, we're trying to make lemon. We're making lemons. I'm good at making lemons. Trying to make some lemonade out of some lemons here. Playing the hand that we've been dealt, trying to make the best of it. So let's see what happens. So we tried to turn it on and it said the fan wasn't running. And this happened to Ashton's, and same thing. Hers was an HP, mine's an HP. And the hinge broke and a bunch of plastic came out from there. So that all gets into the fan and binds the fan.
And it snapped a fan blade.
And it snapped. It actually is missing this fan blade right here. But I think we're going to try to blow it out and see if the fan will come back on, because it's pretty nasty in there. Well, we saved it. We got all the chunks out of the fan. The fan's working all right. And we got the SSD installed. And I mean, it's still not a fast laptop, don't get me wrong, but it's a whole lot better than it was. 35 bucks better, wouldn't you say? Yeah. No. All right, so let's take it down and then reboot Windows, I guess.
You want to restart it?
Yeah.
Why are we showing them this?
To see how quick it reboots.
Not going very fast.
Pretty good. For an old laptop?
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy about that. All right. Well, thanks. It was kind of a touch and go there with the fan. It wouldn't boot.
Yeah.
Show them all the, here, take this, show them all the plastic pieces still there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta say, The kid was right. I don't want to tell him too much because then he gets all big-headed and proud of himself and you can't bear to live with him. But he was right. The kid does know his computers. It is like a new machine. It is worth every penny of the 35 bucks. This is out with the old, in with the new, the Kingston SSD. It's like my laptop went from being just almost unusable to being, it just goes. It goes like nuts now. So, if it takes a while for my other computer to get back, I will be set. I mean, I haven't tried rendering a video on DaVinci. I still think that's going to be slow, but that's not going to be because of the SSD. That's just going to be a limitation on my old Intel chip. But as far as just doing your normal stuff that you do day to day, what a difference. It's like a new laptop. So I'm very happy about that. So anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by, spend a few minutes with the old guy. Even in rough times, not that these are that rough times, but when you're going through a problem, it just feels like, the world's stacked against you sometimes, but just got to keep going. But anyways, thanks so much. If you guys are interested in, making your PC go faster or your laptop, I would definitely check out putting in the SSD drive because it makes all the difference in the world. Honestly, you won't regret it. That's the best 35 bucks I've spent. So till next time, guys, I appreciate it, and we'll see you.